Marv Albert here on the Rich Eisen Show. Can you compare what you saw from Friday to Sunday in anything that you've called in a playoff game?
Friday was one of the most unusual games. I've never seen anything like that. Even going back to some of the Knick teams that I broadcast, like late 70s and early 80s, and even, fairly recent times. But to see a blowout like that, where a team is down by 50 points at one stretch and lose by 44, and even when the subs came on for Cleveland, I mean, they were playing hard. I mean, they maintained a 40-point lead. You just don't, you don't see scores like that. It was just incredible. It was embarrassing, as Avery Bradley said after the game. There was nothing that you would see in Game 2 that would lead to what took place last night. It's very easy to say, well, Cleveland didn't play as hard, but they did. I mean, they had a terrific first half, but I think they shot, when you fall in love with the three, I mean, they shot so well in the first half, particularly Kevin Love from downtown, and then, 2 for 17 in the second half. I mean, it shortcuts the game if you're hitting shots, but they attempted 40 in all. I just don't think you can do that on a regular basis, because you're not going to continue, unless maybe you're the Golden State Warriors, where you really have, even though Cleveland and Boston both shoot the three well, but you don't have spectacular three-point shooters as the Warriors do.
Well, and then there's a sense, Marv, that the NBA needed a game like yesterday, because you've got the Western Conference Finals. We all know that there's no Kawhi, no Tony Parker, and then one would think no chance. And in a league where the entire off season and then the regular season was filled up with, well, who in the world is going to try and prevent the Cavs with the now Durant joined Warriors super team from materializing in the NBA Finals, and to see just even once, just one drawing of blood when it's least expected.
You needed a compelling game. I mean, I thought Game 7 between Washington and Boston was really good, but there have not been. It's been a lot of blowouts. It's happened before. I think it's cyclical, and could happen again. But there have been shorter series, many routes. So it was nice to see a game like that. And as you mentioned, I think Golden State, San Antonio, because of the loss of Kawhi and others, that's over. And then you're going to have a pretty long stretch between the end of the conference finals and then the NBA finals, which it's not like the NFL where you can play every week and have all that time in between. But this is too much time for basketball.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that video, be sure to download our app, and I'll be sure to move Week 6 games to Saturday for that wedding you have to go to.